Okay, so we'll type in our title, and the title of this set will be Short Stories. We're getting ready to teach a unit on short stories. It can be whatever subject, whatever topic that you're presenting, whatever you'd like the students to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from the Georgia Virtual Learning 9th grade Literature and Composition Short Stories unit. I'm doing that just because it's easy to find resources that I know are standards-based and that may apply to you. Just give you an idea of what and how I usually use Quizlet. What I can do is pull the one tab over here, and I can pull my Quizlet tab over here, and I can start looking at terms and definitions from this site that I want to include. I might not want to include them all, but we have a short story, plot, suspense, theme. So I'm going to start adding some of these terms here. So for the first term, I'm going to type in short stories. And then on the Georgia Virtual site, if you hover over it, it'll tell you it's a short fictional narrative, and I can just type that in. Now, if you're copying and pasting from somewhere else, then it may be a little faster. Typically, I do copy and paste if it's just vocabulary, if I'm creating a set, but won't always be the case. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this set, and I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I've added 5 terms and definitions. If I want to add more terms at the bottom, I just click Add Card, and I continue adding until I get as many cards as possible. Now, it's important that we understand that you can do more than just terms and definitions. You could put a term and maybe an example. So for irony, if I did not want to have the definition, but I wanted the students to be able to maybe do something that was a little higher level, maybe I could put an example of irony, and maybe we could even break it down to the different types. Maybe one would be an example of verbal irony or situational irony or dramatic, whatever it might be. So you can get creative with how you utilize the tool, but the key is you're going to have a term and either a definition or an example over here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of the study set out with 12 total terms. So I'm going to encourage you to try to come up with 12 terms so that we can use a feature later, but whenever you finish this set, you will click Create. Okay, so I'm finished coming up with my terms. And once I have the terms that I need, I will click Create. And I've created my first study set in Quizlet.